are back for yet another episode. And as you know it, every Friday we are premiering another episode. And we've got great news for you guys this week.
Definitely.
Let them know, brother. Let them know.
Right. So this is great news that I just have to say very quickly. We are officially on all platforms like Spotify.
Yep.
And
Apple Podcasts.
So please find us there, guys. Yo, I'm excited about that one. We launched it recently. But if you want to tune into any of our episodes, please don't hesitate. Go to Spotify, ShangeShenge Entertainment. Go to Apple Music, ShangeShenge Entertainment.
You know, it's funny how you're pointing at me more to Apple Podcasts and you're putting yourself more to...
But I want to distinguish, there's Apple users and there's Android users. So I'm just letting him know, letting everyone know that he's an Apple user. And he makes it so difficult to actually even think.
You can't change me. You can't change me.
No, every single time we have a conversation, no, you must come to Apple.
Yeah.
I won't mind you. It's even a conversation of how do we pick friends. You need to pick friends that are in your same level. I need to roll with the people that are on Android.
No. You touched a very interesting one there.
Yeah.
How do you pick your friends? How to choose friends? That's a very interesting one.
You know what? I think I will just put up my hand and say I'm very picky when it comes to picking friends.
To be honest, I'm at a point in my life where if there's something I'm saying, I detach myself very quickly from that situation.
Very, because that's how I am. Because if you don't align with my vision or my dream or the way I am, get to just slice at
jump ship quick. You don't play.
So picking friends, you know how important it is to pick a friend. You have to pick a friend that is actually for you and truly for you. When I say for you, they're there for your ups, they're there for your downs, they're there for your successes, the stories. They're there for you when you pick up the phone and be like, I'm in trouble. Like those type of friends,
I think the first thing you need to do before you actually choose your friends, you need to understand that there's two types of friends. Maybe there's more, but for the sake of this conversation, let's say two.
Yeah.
There's friends that are temporary and there are friends that are lifelong friends.
If you add that, that's true.
Because now, there's friends that you have in 17, for example.
Let me go to something. M17, you have friends.
Yes.
But they start off as colleagues. When you are able to see them beyond the office, then they are friends. That's how you distinguish their friends. But now, Corner, does it mean that if you leave the employment, will they remain? Now, going back to, are they permanent or are they for a period of time?
Yeah.
Because now I was also taught growing up, we would see, understand, are they there for a season or are they permanently?
Because now, equality, and that's the honest truth, is that all friends start out as situational friends. Because you're all in the same situation, you're all working in the same place, you're doing the same thing. And over time, friends gravitate to become lifelong friends.
Oh, in the same school.
I had so many friends back in high school, back in primary school, where I thought at the time these would be my lifelong friends. Some of them I'm still in contact with today, and then some of them
fell off the wayside.
Yeah, fell off the wayside. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think, first thing you need to recognize, some friends are temporary and some friends are lifelong friends.
But it doesn't mean you must hate them now.
No.
That's the key.
It's not
when you
that.
figure out that they're actually temporary, it doesn't mean that you need to hate them now. You need to hate them actually leaving. You actually should allow them to leave.
Exactly.
Well, that's the key. Because you've distinguished what type of friend are you? When you allow them to leave your life, that means that you've realized they're temporary. The people that stay are the people like, let me just give you an example. Simpiwe, I've known him for years. You know, I say years, bro. But I've known him for years. He's become a brother. Yes. Now, he was a friend that became a brother. Now, that I know for a fact that even today, going forward, I'll remain a friend to him because I've realized Simpiwe is my permanent friend. And your permanent role. Even our families know each other now.
Yeah, our families have become close.
Yeah, even the other day, my mom was talking about us. I was just like, wow, really?
What? My parents were talking? Yeah, I know, they actually know. Yeah. Sometimes she's like, I think but something.
I was like, oh, geez. I hope it's not bad. But that's how you distinguish how to have
I know.
friends, and even how to make friends. Even nowadays, we need to go into the thing of how to make friends now to realize, okay, fine. Am I making friends to keep them permanent? Am I making friends to make them like part of a season? Now we need to go in depth on how to make friends. Hey, I'm making friends.
I think it's different because now for some people you make friends because you guys are in the same situation.
Yeah.
So it's easy to gravitate into friendship.
Yeah.
And then some people you actually have to put in that extra effort. Me now, for example, I've got friends.
Yeah.
I call them my friends, but we're not close friends because it's long distance.
Yeah.
And me now, you can, if once we were friends, regardless if it was situational friends or lifelong friends, once we were friends, regardless of we don't talk for years.
Yeah.
When we meet, sizokhuluma ngathi we last spoke izolo. Because there doesn't need to be beef.
I don't like those comments when you see an old friend. Oh, I'm sorry, phone.
No, man, come on. It's Badala right now. We've got things to do with responsibilities. So we can't always be like, I want to be your friend. Come hug me every time you see me. No, man. No.
That's when you're moving into having a proper relationship. Because by then, I hope it's a song phone when you saw
we all know. We don't have time for that. So distinguish what type of friendship is. What is the basis of that friendship? What is the foundation of that friendship? Does the person pour into you, or are they just taking? Because now it is important to realize, the people I'm around, are they helping me grow? Or are they just keeping me stagnant? What are we talking about most of the time? Are we always just complaining? Are we always just talking about indaba zabantu? Are we talking about business? Exactly. I'm not saying labo bantu chuck them away, don't talk to them, but don't spend as much time with them, because the more time you spend with people, the more influence they're going to have into your life. You might not say, I want to be like you, but the more time you spend with them, you're going to start adopting their behaviors and their routines.
I'm thinking, there's a video that I saw. I don't even remember where I saw it from. But, Utilo, if I'm having a conversation with a human and it's not intellectual and it's not growing, what am I doing being friends with you? Because so it's kulumani. Talking about things that just don't make sense. Like we're not growing each other. Why should I keep that type of friendship? I'll keep that friendship for distance. They're there.
We can still be friends. We can still talk and everything. But it's not going to be an everyday thing.
It's not going to be an intimate relationship in terms of an intimate. I'm saying, like, I can invite you and say, hey, dog, I'm feeling down. I will say that. Because you know what I'm going to fear? I'm going to tell you my stories, and the next thing you know, so you tell your friends.
Sometimes unomngani kanti unomngani nomuntu kanti unomngani nempempe. Umngani nomuntu okhulumayo, someone who if I can't pour out my heart to you, that means our friendship I feel to a certain level. Kodwa ke at some people's defense, I'm not a person who opens up kalula.
Yeah, I've realized that for many years. But if you do open up, utembo what's that friend of yours that you've seen, okay, fine, it's not temporary. It becomes permanent. Quarter to 10 to permanent. Hey, and then next thing you know, I'm in Pempe, through another person. Yo, who moves from temporal, permanent to.
What happens with me is the way I'm structured is I keep them to myself because it's like you told me you just needed to vent and I was there to listen, and then from there on
that's a true friend right there. I want me as a friend. I want to keep it between us. Shame, trust me, I'll keep it between you.
There were instances we don't do it anymore. But back in the day, whether he was going somewhere or I was going somewhere, like, hey, cover for me, lap. If someone says, cover for me, lap.
Now that's the friendship that we've built. Don't say you're going to do it with every single person.
No, you can't do that with every single person. enawe kanje or enami usibona umuthi nomuntu seyangimazi.
Hey, ngempela, that's the true friendship that we've created.
No, man. Guys.
But truly, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. But Sisalo Kube going to have this conversation later on steps on how to have how to make friends. But let's recap before we close. You have to figure out number one that they permanent,
the type of friendship that you're gonna have.
Permanent or
it's situational or permanent friendships.
Yeah, permanent friendship, situational. Now those are the two factors that we need to discuss. Please go on your comments. Comments, guys. Step two. Make sure that the foundation or the basis of that relationship is based on growth. Yes. Growth in whatever sector of your life. Because not all friends will influence you the right way. Some will influence you in the sense of financial growth. Some will influence you in the sense of emotional growth. Some spiritual growth. But make sure that there is something that has to do with growth with your friendship. Guys, thank you for listening. This has been another awesome podcast. We enjoy these every single week. Please do tune in next week, Friday. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe.
And finally, don't forget to ring that
notification bell. Oh, before we close again, Spotify and Apple Music.
And we are there. Podcast, guys. We are there now. We are growing. Thank you guys for being part of the journey. And we are looking forward to much more growth. And chances are right now you're watching on YouTube. Sharp Moja.
Danko.